Yes, people, welcome back to the Magpie Channel TV. In the last video, I told you about how Hugo Ekitike is set to join Newcastle. Since then, it's everywhere. Sky Sports and I want it. Keith Downey, Craig Hope, they're all on it. It's happening, right? It's happening, it's coming. So, now that Hugo Ekitike looks set to definitely be joining the Toon Army, let's have a look into who exactly is the French wonderkid. And a look at his career, and it is brief. He's only been about a couple of years, but we're going to dive into who exactly is Hugo Ekitike, what we can expect of him at Newcastle United, what he's going to bring to the club on and off the pitch, and a few clips on this video as well of his best bits of some of his tricks and goals, so stay tuned, it's going to be a belter. Let's get the old specs on to do a little bit of reading on a little bit of research that I've done. So Hugo Ekitike is one of the hottest prospects in European football. He's a young French international. He's actually currently playing in the Toulon tournament, 2 games in. Hasn't scored yet, came off the bench today, and there's a couple of games in that tournament already played, the under-20s tournament. He's playing for France right now. Cameroon are still trying to battle, actually, for Hugo Ekitike to join them instead of playing for France. He's got a Cameroon father and a French mother, so that's still up in the air, but you'd imagine he's going to go on to follow the likes of Kylian Mbappe and play for France. Now, he's been linked with a lot of clubs over the last couple of weeks. Hugo Ekitike, he did obviously come very close to joining Newcastle United on January transfer deadline day. He decided against a move as it was very fresh for him. He was just settling in really at Stade Reims in Ligue 1. He was trying his best there to just finish off the season, get into the swing of things, and he wasn't quite ready. But now he's seen the Newcastle project in full flow. He's seen the likes of Bruno Guimaraes, who's took the risk and joined Newcastle, and it's worked out so well for him and others. And he's been impressed with the performances he's seen. He's been keeping a close eye on Newcastle's performances the last few months since he's been linked with them. He's been watching most games, and the Reims owner said that he would definitely be leaving this summer. Manchester United and Arsenal were heavily linked in the last week or so, as well as Borussia Dortmund, chasing him to replace Erling Haaland. Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga as well were chasing him up front to replace Robert Lewandowski. PSG also want him because they don't want a young French talent to leave the league and maybe go somewhere else and not be able to get there. Especially when Mbappe's future was in doubt. Obviously, we know Mbappe is saying a ridiculous deal now, so he's staying. So yeah, he's been linked with everyone. The Manchester United thing, Aston Villa, you know, everyone's been linked with him. I tell you, in the AFTV interview after we beat them 2-0, no one cares about Manchester United now. There's only one United in the Premier League, and it's Newcastle United. And as we know with Arsenal, Bruno Guimaraes, he turn you down. Everyone will turn you down now, because we're the big kids on the block, aren't we? The big boys. Anyways, I'm getting carried away. Let's have a look at Ekitike's history as a professional player. Now, he's netted 10 goals in 24 appearances this year, and that is with a couple of injuries for the teenage talent in his breakthrough season. But it's not necessarily just the goals about Hugo Ekitike. He's 6'2". He is skinny. He needs to fill out more. That can definitely help with that. Like, get him down the quayside full of brown ale. Johnny Depp has. And if you didn't get that, he's been on a drink with Sam Fenn at night. Down the quayside, Johnny Depp. But that's, again, I'm going off track. Hugo Ekitike, Greg's with Pasty Guy, that would sort him out. Anyways, 6'2", skinny, get in the gym, be sound. But he is actually a lot stronger than he looks. He can play with his back towards goal. He's very good at holding up play. He can play as a 9 or on the wing, which is what Newcastle owners and Eddie Howe's really fancying about Hugo Ekitike, is that he can play back up to Callum Wilson. He can come off the bench for Wilson, or he can play alongside Wilson. You could have Wilson in the middle, Ekitike and ASM, or you could have Ekitike, ASM and Fraser. You know, you can mix things around. Ekitike can play on the wing, he can play as a 9. He's very versatile, he's great on the ball, he's very comfortable, he's known to be very intelligent. For his age, he's a very intelligent player, very clever player, and his movement is top class already. That's what's drawn a lot of attention. People are very surprised that at 19 years old in his breakthrough season, he is, look, my tan looks unreal, by the way, just by the way in this light, just get that in the middle there. Lovely stuff. Just came back for a week off Cyprus. For anyone says, have you been using fake tan? No, I haven't. If you follow us on my socials, you'll know. Again, going off track. So it's standing out that Hugo Ekitike looks very much ahead of his time. He doesn't look like a 19-year-old in his breakthrough season. He looks like an established striker amongst Europe's best. Now, Ligue 1 isn't Europe's best. It isn't a great league. There is some of the best players in there, mainly at PSG. But he's in and amongst it, and he's shown how good he is week in, week out. Newcastle, you know, they're looking to get him at around 30 to 35 million euros. Originally it was looking like 40 to 45 million euros. It's looking around the 30 million mark now, but there's going to be hella add-ons, loads of add-ons. So they're saying here that it's a potential bargain, considering his sky-high potential. And I think that's what Newcastle owners are really looking at here. You know, they spent 25 million on Chris Wood. Not going to that, but he was established at weekend arrival, we all know that. But what they're looking to do here is trying to sign the next best. Do you know what I mean? Trying to sign the potential, trying to sign the future. Because no doubt, if Hugo Ekitike continues on this trajectory, he will be one of the top strikers in the world in the next few years, and they know that. And getting him in now at a price of 30 million will ultimately be an absolute bargain if he can reach the potential that he's clearly got. So it's very exciting that Newcastle can beat off the likes of these competitors of Borussia Dortmund and Manchester United to sign one of the youngest, you know, wonder kids in world football. It's mental even saying that. This time last year we couldn't get loan players in on the mic actually, right? So it's a crazy turnaround. We're going to go back now. We're going to go back to his early career, right? The 6'2" striker has risen rapidly since his professional debut only 2 years ago. It was only 2020 that Hugo Ekitike began his career at Coventry. I'd definitely be wrong, but Coventry is what I'm going to go for, FC, before signing for Reims youth set up in 2013. After coming through the academy at Reims, Ekitike made his debut with the club in a 3-1 loss to FC Lorient in October of 2020. In January of 2021 is when Hugo Ekitike really started to push on, because he went out on loan to a Danish Super League club, Vejle Boldklub. I don't know why I keep doing that voice, but Vejle Boldklub. I don't know that's right either. But he went there, and that's when it really kicked on. That's when, wow, they were thinking, wow, we've got a talent on my hand here. We've actually got a talent on my hand here. And he just stood out a mile. He went to the Danish Super League club, Vejle Boldklub, for the rest of the season, where he found the net 3 times 11 appearances. So again, it's not like he's scoring bangers every game, but he's a banger on the pitch. The seeing the quality on the pitch, you know, you just, when you watch a player, you know he's quality, don't you? He's the standout of mile, and that's what Ekitike does. They see his movement, his ball play, his intelligence on the pitch, and that's what makes him stand out. And obviously, when he's going to grow and get coached more, the goals will become more and more. Then it's this season with obviously Stade Reims where he's got a lot of attention, hence Newcastle in January coming in, and he started to really make an impact with 10 goals and 24 appearances. Comparisons to the great Thierry Henry are there, which is mental. So he's been compared to Thierry Henry, one of the best strikers, if not the best of all time. You know, he's right up there, second Alan Shearer. And as a result of his good form, he's been, you know, compared to Thierry Henry and obviously Kylian Mbappe. The next Mbappe is what everyone's calling him, the next Mbappe. Who's obviously the face of French football at the minute. Mbappe, everyone's tipping Ekitike to be the face of French football in years to come. Ekitike says he wants to emulate Kylian Mbappe. He says he is the player who he watches the most, who he inspires to be. And so a quick roundup then of Hugo Ekitike. Like I said, he's fresh on the scene. He's only been in the game a couple of years professionally. His career total so far is 54 appearances and 20 goals. But as you've seen through the clips and what I've seen throughout, his overall play, his potential, it is massive. I love how on Newcastle, on Wikipedia, someone's already been on and changed his current team in Newcastle, gave him the number 22 and said he scored 6 goals and 15 appearances. Class. It's going to be a lot more than that. Don't worry about it now. But what he's going to bring to Newcastle overall is very exciting. And for Newcastle to be getting one of the best young players in Europe is amazing. I'm obviously absolutely buzzing for it as a Newcastle fan. Let me know, Newcastle and non-Newcastle fans, what you think of Hugo Ekitike set to join Newcastle United Football Club this summer for around 30 to 40 million euros on a 5-year deal. Personally, I'm buzzing for it. I think it's brilliant that we're going to attract these young players, and I can't wait to see how he gets on and how Newcastle's team's going to develop over the years and fit players in like Ekitike. But that front three of Ekitike, St. Maximin and Wilson is very exciting indeed, and the potential of Ekitike is limitless. I mean, if he can kick on the way they think he's going to kick on, we've got one of the best strikers in the world at the tune already. But don't expect too much of him too soon. Right? He is 19, he's going to be 20 at the end of June. Coach him, I'm sure Eddie Howe will do a brilliant job of coaching him with the likes of Kraft, Shelby, Julian, and the rest of them. There's anything to go by. And we'll see his goal scoring go up, but we'll see a very talented player on the pitch of St. James's Park. Can't wait for the rest of summer and next season. Yes, yes. Subscribe to Magpie Channel TV and enjoy yourself.